Jalo, I am back and it's day 4 of what to watch this week right through the weekend. I have never thought that I would do this for 4 days straight, but there's the first time for everything. Anyway, I am here to give you all the goodies you can watch on TV this week right through the weekend. I am talking about TV shows, reality TV shows, darkest movies in theaters, movies on video on demand, all the goodies you can catch starting on the 28th of April till the 4th of May. But before I give you all of that, make sure you hit the follow button, you like this video, you save this video, you repost this video so that more people get to see what's on TV this week right through the weekend. Anyway, let me not waste your time, let's get right into it. Right, next up, an aging boxer struggles to escape the grasp of a small town while battling a fractured relationship with his teenage daughter. Now, this one is called Solvable. It premieres in theaters on the 2nd of May, so make sure you check it out at your nearest theater. Right, next up, returning home to Buenos Aires after his uncle's death, a man learns that his mother plans to disconnect his comatose father's respirator. Now, this one is called Most People Die on Sundays and it premieres in theaters on the 2nd of May, so make sure you check it out at your nearest theater. Right, next up, a past his prime photographer heads out on a road trip across the American Southwest to recapture the magic and success of his previous work. Instead, he finds himself thrust into the dark and chaotic underbelly of America and unwittingly drags his wife and a shady private detective down into this nightmare world with him. Now, this one is called A Desert and it premieres in theaters on the 2nd of May, so make sure you check it out at your nearest theater. Right, next up, based on a true story, Words of War follows world-renowned journalist and human rights activist Anna on her brave crusade fighting to be an independent voice of truth for the Russian people, putting her own life in jeopardy despite soaring numerous acts of intimidation and violence. While Anna was ultimately silenced, her legacy lives on and her story serves as a reminder of the dangers that journalists face and the importance of protecting their right to report the news without fear of death or reprisal. Now, this one is called Word of War and it premieres in theaters on the 2nd of May, so make sure you check it out at your nearest theater. Right, next up, Queen lives with her overbearing mother Simona in a trailer park within a Christian retreat. She's homeschooling and works at a local grocery store when her estranged brother Alan mysteriously returns to town. Simona lets him stay on the condition that he helps at the church. Alan discovers Queen's passion for dance when he finds her practicing a routine for an upcoming competition in Orlando, but Simona refuses to let her go. Now, this one is called Hellbent on Boogie and it's now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, Macy has a dream to own Ed's Tavern, where she's bartender and then mother to a devoted small-town community. But when a developer sets his sights on Ed's wooded land, Macy's future is upended. As she rallies her people, she finds that an endangered bird may hold the key to preventing the loss of the tavern and saving her community. Now, this one is called Macy's and it's now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, you might have missed this one in theaters, Day of Reckoning, which is now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, a woman who may be the last human on earth struggles to survive with only her robot companion as she battles the harsh realities of her existence. The stakes intensify when her once trusted robot turns against her. Now, this one sounds interesting. The Last Spark of Hope is now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, trapped in a remote cabin, a film crew finds themselves stalked by 3 masked men who know the isolated forest and their every move. Now, this one is called The Last Cabin and it's now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, follow Aiden, a young man who spends most of his time recording self-tapes for parts he never gets. After he receives multiple rejections for a series of nightmarish commercial auditions, he takes it upon himself to find a new part to play. Now this one is called In Camera, and it's now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, an Englishman experiences personal and political changes after adopting a penguin during a turbulent time in Argentina's history. Now this one is called The Penguin Lessons, and it's now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, you might have missed this one in theaters. Drop is now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, a keeper tells 4 dark stories: a priest exorcising a demon, friends unleashing evil, survivors facing their fears, and a deadly standoff. Now this one is called Dark Chronicles, and it's now available on video on demand to rent or buy, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, the Richmond family has a dark and terrible past dating back to the Confederacy in the Civil War in the town of Saltville. 150 years later, the past and future of the town collide in an epic battle between good and evil. When the Blue Bloods get involved, the blood runs red. Now this one is called The Blood of Saltville, and it's now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, after a rabbi, his wife and 3 young children are stabbed to death, members of the isolated West Bank settlement of Itama must ask themselves, is this land worth dying for? It was an attack so barbaric that it became a dramatic turning point in the history of the Arabic-Israeli conflict. Now this one is called The Blessing and the Curse, and it's now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, an American couple travels to Italy to interview a fading rock star at his girlfriend's opulent countryside estate. As the weekend unfolds, their glamorous escape becomes a labyrinth of tortured relationships, unspoken desires, and dark secrets. Beneath the charm and allure, hidden motives simmer, pushing everyone toward a shocking confrontation that will change everything. Now this one is called Electra, and it's premiering in theaters on the 2nd of May, so make sure you check it out at your nearest theater. Right, next up, when a gang of ruthless criminals loses their stolen gold in a river, they turn to a team of desperate, down on their luck divers to retrieve it. What begins as a high-stakes recovery mission quickly spirals when the divers soon find themselves in the company of a vicious bull shark, but the dangers in the water are only a fraction of the dangers that wait for them above. Now this one is called Fear Below, and it comes to theaters on the 2nd of May, so make sure you check it out at your nearest theater. Right, next up, life in a New York City restaurant kitchen during the lunchtime rush showcases a blend of cultures from around the world. Now this one is called La Cocina, and it's now available to rent or buy on video on demand today, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, an obsessive fan kidnaps a former child star to live out the fantasy of having her character as a best friend. Now this one is called I Am Your Biggest Fan, and it premieres on the Lifetime channel on the 3rd of May, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, last but not least, when the devoted wife of a prestigious university dean discovers her husband's secret life, she is thrust into a web of lies, betrayal, and danger. As her husband's hidden world threatens to unravel everything, Margaret must take matters into her own hands to protect herself and her daughter. Now this one is called Secret Life of the Dean's Wife, and it premieres on the Life channel on the 4th of May, so make sure you check it out. Anyway, that's all I got for you this week. Catch me next week for more things to watch that week right through the weekend. And also don't forget to hit the follow button, to like this video, to save this video, to repost this video so that more people get to see what's on TV this week right through the weekend. Anyway, see you guys on the flip side. I am signing out.